so many different ways that can manifest, and you know, but it's you never know, right? It's always great to see, you know, players attached to something that you pour so much heart and soul into, and but the community is amazing. I mean, we just look around and walk around, you know, and all over the world, and players are just having a tremendous response to Valorant, and we couldn't be more proud.
Now, before Champions, before this gold carpet, long ago, it was just an idea. After the league, it was just an idea. How did the process of, you know, sparking Valorant come about?
Yeah, look, I think when we start a game, there's always a passionate group of people that are deep fans of the genre and the experience. And, you know, when we started the project, League was the only game we ever made, so we never made a shooter before. But a ton of us were big pack shooter fans and had inspiration from games that we've played our whole lives, like Counter-Strike, and wanted to, you know, take a crack at building something in the space that we love so much. And so you got a bunch of talented people that came together with that dream and a passion for things that they wanted to add to the experience of the genre.
Now I do have to ask you, any final thoughts before we go into, you know, the greatest show of this year?
Oh, I mean, just ready to have fun. Like we're stoked to be fans and sit in the audience and cheer, and hopefully have a great match.
I want to put you guys on the spot, right? I'm gonna ask you to give me a glance into the future, right? How do you see the future 5 years down the road? Maybe what do you see as the future for Valorant and for Riot as a company in particular?
So, you know, we really believe Valorant's just getting started. And, you know, there's a ton of cool ideas that the team has, a lot of features we're working on, a lot of content, different ways to expand and evolve, not only the game, but the franchise. And there's a lot of cool things that we have cooking at Riot. So, you know, Arcane Season 2 is going to be really exciting. You know, we got other great games in the pipe. You know, League has a bunch of momentum with Arena Mode. And the cool Soul Fighter event that we just did, and TFT is, you know, something that
Let's go Abba. अभी हालत बहुत खराब है.
Always just trying to.
And everyone who's watching who's a fan of Riot Games, when I say I'm very excited for the future of Riot, very excited for the future of Valorant. Gentlemen, thank you so much for the time. We're going to let you guys go. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the opening ceremony. It's been a blast. And that's actually going to do it for us here at the Golden Carpet. It's been so much fun. Thank you all for joining us. We're going to throw it to the desk one last time for closing thoughts before the grand finals begin.
Thank you very much, Doug and Victoria. We have come such a long way. You guys heard them talk about the beginning of Valorant, but this is going to be the third Grand Finals of Champions. Sean, we are going to have a win to Ascend before, a win to Loud, but who's going to take it today?
I've been telling people all day PRX is going to win this series, but I'm flipping the script, actually. After seeing the veto, thinking how this is going to go, I think it's going to go Pearl, and I think EG is going to play double initiator and win this series.
Woo.
Okay.
The crowd likes that one. The crowd likes that one?
They did.
All right, Seth, what you got?
I think that there's not going to be much surprise as far as my opinions on this matchup. Bustio said that China would never be better than North America, but he didn't mention anything about Indonesia, about Singapore, about Malaysia, about Russia. PRX are going to come out here. They're going to W Key Gaming all over this North American squad. They're going to send them home packing, and they're going to be lifting that trophy as the first Pacific champion.
I don't know if you can go home if you're already in front of a home crowd here, guys. Evil Geniuses are comfortable here. They have come so far to this moment in the grand finals of Champions, and I think this is the moment where EG is ready. I believe that EG is going to take this one home.
Okay, I'm going to balance this out. You both went for EG. I'm with you here, Seth. I'm with you. I think Jing's last tournament, they've never lifted a trophy before. They came close at Copenhagen. With something in the squad right now, it just feels like their time. They came through the upper bracket. They got the ban advantage. I'm with you, Seth. I believe in them, and it's time to get this started. It is PRX versus Evil Geniuses in a best-of-5 series for the crown. One last series to end the year here in LA, and it's time for the Valorant Champions Grand Finals to start. Everyone, give it up!
पूरे अपने स्किनों के पैसे इधर ही डाले ऐसा दिख रहा है। मास्टर कार्ड कुछ भी नहीं। अब गेम मगर अभी स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ और आधा घंटा था ना टाइम आज ही 6 कब री-रिकॉर्ड ही रहा गाना तो री-रिकॉर्ड कमेंट्स हाईलाइट रहता है। अपन जब तक गुस्से में एक और काम करेंगे ट्विच पे आऊँगा उन्हें एनर्जी ज्वाइन कर लेना तरीका देखेंगे। अब्बा 100 भैया 100 की वजह से इधर ही घुस गए। घर में अपन घर में बैठ के करते ना भी पहले घर में बैठ के करते थे अब सीधा वहाँ से लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं और क्या ऐसे गेम नहीं चलते वक्त गेम चलते वक्त भी अच्छे रहते हैं। ऐसे टाइमों पे इसको लगा लेते हैं अच्छा बहुत आता है। भाई टाइम वेस्ट जा रहा है ये चैट अच्छी रहती है हमारे माया भाई ये हाँ नहीं अरे अपने स्किनों के पैसे पूरे ये स्किनों के पैसे से रेंटा दिए से नंगो ये कॉस्ट्यूम वॉस्ट्यूम ये कितना बड़ा है ना यारो कर सर एरो बोल रहा हूँ कहाँ ऑरेंज नहीं आ रहा मतलब सो जाता हूँ ना यहाँ पे इधर है यूट्यूब में बूस्टर सही है बूस्टर है बॉट द ये तुम वो भेज दो ना जी लिंक भेज दो ना जी ठीक है लैग हो जा ये
Come on, that's a two.
Most you.
It's the
Project X.
ये क्या चल रहा है? अरे 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 मैच कैंसिल कर दे। अरे पूरे परफॉर्मेंस है भाई। ट्रांजिशन था कहते, ट्रांजिशन था कहते है कि देखेंगे। पीसी किच्चा मान ले रहा सा दिख रहा मेरे को पहले। नहीं मान ले रहा। अच्छा है मेरा पीसी। अरे भैया ये हाँ लोग इतना नाच रहे हैं। ये स्पाइक का पर अच्छा भाई मेरे को देख लेना ना। इन्हें तो भी टाइम पास करता बोले तो इन्हें भी स्टेडियम में आ रहा हूँ। सब स्टार्ट हो गया, ये स्टार्ट करना। कर दिया 187 अरे स्लो हो जा रहा हूँ मैं। अब ग्रैंड फाइनल है ना तो जरा रहता कुछ भी नहीं बोल सकते अपन। और मैं 11 बजे सोच के था भैया 1 बज गए। 2 घंटे तो इसमें पहले पूरा जाता, पूरी रात जाती। 5 मैच आ रहे थे। और ये रहते वाला था शायद। ठहरो इरफान को कॉल कर लिया। इरफान तो क्या था याद है तंदूर का सब खैरियत से ही जाएगी। पूरा हार गया, एनर्जी का बहुत बुरा हार गया। ओके इविल जीनियस बोल के है उसमें एक है हाँ डीमन वन बोल के बहुत क्रैक्ड हो रहा है क्या हो रहा है कि भाई बस मेरे को तो जितने भी परफॉर्मेंसेस देखो उतना मेरे पैसे का बोल के वो हो रहा वो हो ट्रॉफी आई जी ट्रॉफी गिरी ऊपर से सोचो उतना ना करे गरम में रहेगा तो सीटा ही ना उतना वो करे ना परफॉर्मेंस तो सही खेलने से करेगा तो ऐसा एक पीसी ले लेना बेहतरीन
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Valorant Champions Grand Finals. Now I have one question for you. Are you ready?
अरे इसको देखो भाई इसके साथ टाइम पास होता है रिपीट करके बैठे हैं ये तरी हाँ यहाँ ऊपर उन्हें चाहिए उन्हें खुद स्टेडियम में बैठे हुआ है क्या बात है क्या बात अरे अरे अभी ना फिर 1 घंटा वो एम ट्रेन करे तो मैं से नहीं होता आखिरी बार ना होता मेरे से समथिंग वहाँ का है रशिया का है क्या बाकी के पूरे जापान के कोरिया के मेरी स्ट्रीम में देख रहे तो मेरी स्ट्रीम पे से नहीं देख रहे हैं अलग यूट्यूब पे जाके देख रहे हैं हाँ हाँ मिला मैं माइंड फ्रीक से ही मिला इतन से तो नहीं मिला वेरी मजा आता इतन से ही मिला वो क्या रहा था अच्छा उसकी टी शर्ट पे इन्हें दो डीमन वन अम्मा क्या कॉल आउट्स दे रहे हो जबरदस्त क्या बात है हैरी पॉटर नहीं वो है कोच है ईजी के इसलिए मैं ईजी को सपोर्ट नहीं कर जोक दे कैंसिल हो जाऊंगा पहले प्रे करते हैं ना अरे इन को देखो अरे अब लाइटिंग आ गई इन को देख रहे अब स्क्रीन पे देखते अब देखते इधर बाजू इथो से
honestly at the start of this year I kind of already had an idea that this might be my last year playing
भाई अगर उन्हें एम ट्रेन करें ना आधा 1 घंटा में तो सॉरी चले जाना
of course I'm scared and like anxious
वैसे तो ज़्यादा चांसेस वही है ना बैठते कि मैच स्टार्ट नहीं करते
I just wanted to give it my all, like really all, so I wouldn't have any regrets.
Jing holds the line.
Testing. One, yo, we back on the mic.
Okay, we're back.
Holy guacamole.
That was some fucking shit, bro.
Yeah, I can smell the
flame.
The powder,
Yeah.
Was it ever like this in CS?
Yeah, we've had some crazy ones, but I think it's different watching. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I've watched as well, but yeah, I think it's just cool because everyone does it different.
Shapes your mental.
देखना क्या टाइम हो रहा है 46 हो रहा है ना 1 बजे स्टार्ट हो जाना 1 बजे के बाद भी अगर उन्होंने टाइमर रखे
these people online have to say
मूवियाँ बताए गाने वाने बताए भाई बॉलीवुड दिख रहा है मुझे बॉलीवुड शिट कर दे रहे हैं
just enjoy it while you're here
As long as you do that, you can have no regrets.
Evil geniuses pulling off once more, a bit of a repeat of history.
क्या माना है?
We've had so many second chances this year, and we've always made sure we take full advantage of that opportunity.
PRX भी नहीं मालूम था जब इससे पहले का चैंपियंस को जीता था ना.
It was like our peak. There was a world where we actually won the grand finals. Champions, we bombed out, we didn't even get into playoffs. Lock in, we lost first round.
हाँ, I भी नहीं ना इसमें champions में.
It was like a really big moment for all of us, so I think all of us really woke up.
We went from a team, everyone counted us down and out, and we became one of the best teams in the world. But there's always something to be better at. So like having that sort of support behind me is just like undescribable.
Before I joined PRX,
McDonald's को तुम यूनिफॉर्म पे लेके संडे है चलो अपन देंगे कि पूरे यूनिफॉर्म पे लेके
I just feel like I've grown a lot to become like a better person.
Has been together for so long, but that big global trophy has always eluded them. But you gotta think this time around, this is that chance.
It's more than just trophies. We need to grow up as good people, and we need to just have as much fun as we can.
It took a lot to get to where we are, so I want to be known as a hard-working
Chandrayaan
team,
Gutta
but be
hai.
free and have fun. That's what
Chandrayaan
we're
Gutta
going to do in the
3.
grand finals.
जी होंगे मगर क्या है वो बहुत वो है जी रिएक्शन बहुत बदनाम है कई बोलते बहुत इजी बोलते मतलब समझो तुम रिएक्शन भी बता लेते हो रिवॉर्ड कौन सी बड़ी बात है बोलते खाली बैठना है हाँ ये क्या है ये मैं कहीं वो करूँ बोले तो थोड़ा मेरे को भी सीखने आता मतलब आगे अरे ये मैच में ये हुआ था वो हुआ था ना ये टीम ये थे ये एजेंट्स लिए थे ना ऐसा खेले थे तो वही बेस्ट एजेंट्स थे ऐसा सीखने आता तो उसे क्या करना है वो भी बोल सकते बोल के
But if I win, I think it will be a really great ending for me.
एंडिंग का तैयार हो बेचारा
The rest is history.
जीता तो चले जाते बारह ने रिटायरमेंट बारह ने MS धोनी ने
Just one more series to close out the year. History is going to be made no matter what happens. EG or PRX will lift their first ever global trophy right here in the Kia Forum. And Mimi, you saw it in the trailer. You see what it means to the both of them. It is going to be a crazy and emotional series.
Both these teams have had a core that have been together for years, that have been grinding it out regionally, waiting for an opportunity. They've both been in a final before, had an opportunity to win a global trophy, but it eluded both these teams. And it's one more chance this year. It's the last game for Jing with this iteration of PRX, and it's EG's last chance to complete their Cinderella run, to go from that team that no one expected to do anything to a team who could be the world champions.
That's the thing, it's the largest stage to try to get it done. That much more pressure, that much larger of an audience, that much more pomp and circumstance to get themselves up here onto this stage, into this moment. I can't imagine the pressure that these players have to be feeling coming into this one right now. We know that these are both teams that love to say it's all about having fun. We want to go up there, we want to have those good vibes. We want to just have fun and not let the pressure seep in. But you all people know, Sean, that that is not impossible to lock out. You can't block everything.
No, and that's why they took that team huddle. Both of these teams, so much similarities, right? The coach having so much control over the team, the innovation we're seeing out of both of them. They both brought in star duelists in the middle of their seasons. The similarities are honestly, you can't stop. These teams are so alike.
Yeah, let's talk about those two coaches, because you guys heard that when Alex and Potter walked out to this crowd, the cheers, the love that they received. I mean, for Potter especially, both of them used to play on the teams they currently coach, but a lot of people doubted her, Mimi. A lot of people criticized her, but she's answered back and she's proved why she's one of the best.
EG is now the team leading the meta in a lot of ways in this game. They are were one of the best in the world. And Potter has been there since the beginning. She was playing on this team, like you mentioned, when EG was first signed. And she's been there, has made the hard choices, dedicated to cutting BCJ, to picking up Demon 1, to taking all these risks to get this team to the position they're in now. But it's the same case for the other side. Alex has had to make those tough decisions too.
Exactly. Alex has had to make all those same exact decisions, right? Getting rid of Bankai, that's the in-game leader of your team. You're playing with a star player. Yeah, and you let this star player take a duelist role over someone like Forsaken. I mean, that is a crazy decision that he made at that time, but look where he is now. He was so confident. And in addition to all that, they bring a stand-in Gecko in Tokyo and then still place third. I can't praise these two coaches enough, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they both have very similar styles, or at least very similar results when it comes down to trying to calm down their players and get them refocused on the game. Obviously, Alex a bit more emotive compared to Potter, who's widely just sitting there going, nice, and everything like that. Alex is slamming the desk, he's getting frustrated when they're not doing everything perfectly, but he knows how to slow things down, he knows how to pull them aside. I mean, there's a famous clip of him just taking something and saying, I want you to turn your brain off. And then he went into the very next round, and they just swept the rest of that series. That is just... That is that connection that you have as a coach to your players that every single team would love to have.
Yes, and that's a strategic coach telling his player, go out there swinging, right? I want you playing a grindy style that the other team is not ready for. You have the skill. And I see that same stuff when I watch Potter. That's what makes these teams so amazing, is the coaches know how to innovate. They know how to create set plays, but they're also willing to relinquish all that control.
हेलो 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 हाँ नहीं मैं वो हटा देगी headphones के mic.
Yeah, and I think for both these teams, it's that recovery aspect. It's coming back from so many doubts, from such bad starts to the year to now making it here. Boostio in the press conference the other day said that people might think that they're the villains, but that they've lost a lot. They got used to it. 2021, 2022, they did nothing.
देखना क्या है कि रेंज में भी 7 मिनट है उन लोगों को
in the grand finals
खाली 7 मिनट बैठ कर ना बोले तो
trophy in his first ever global event without losing a single series set.
It would be nuts to just become a Royal Rotor right off the rip, come into this thing as somebody who's playing around Japan, dominating, and then make the run all the way to grabbing that trophy. But Demon 1 would be a very similar story, obviously on the opposite side. Both of these guys have had such explosive impact from the moment that they joined into their rosters. It's unprecedented how much of a different look we've seen from both of these squads. But you heard it from Jing there in the video ahead of this, saying we felt like we were just in a pit. We were at our rock bottom after our losses at Lock-In, at Champions last year. They weren't that team that hit their stride.
Revenant बात सुनो Red Bull पी रहे हैं थोड़ा वो हो रहा है ये वाले देखो तो मैं Red Bull पीता मैं दूध पीता हूँ
I feel like this final is the rookie of the year and the champions title right now, which is absurd that these two teams have such impact. One played Brimstone, played Astra throughout this run, in addition to these star duelist roles. He's been known as saying he doesn't even like using the operator, despite probably being the best one in the region right now. He is a very special player that Potter just somehow knew to bring into this team.
And what's insane is that every single global tournament, we talk about history, we talk about going back for those first two champions, every Masters tournament before this, they were always just sitting at home, watching, aspiring to be there, to have that opportunity.
About to start बोला एक जने.
Imagine they would be here this year.
About to start बोला एक जने. सही बोलना
through the season, join their team,
अरे sunset आ गया.
Go on this incredible run to make it here to the grand final for both of them in their rookie year.
Yeah, and they get to do it in front of this crowd. Yes, it is the home crowd for EG, but throughout this tournament,
what should thinking Kappa?
We've seen the fans turn up. We've seen them here with their jerseys, with their signs. They love this PRX team. I feel like just as much as they maybe love the EG side too.
It's a team that is very difficult to dislike. I think that even though if you have people around here holding up signs for EG, they'll probably admit like, yeah, I'm a PRX fan as well. Like this is a squad that you just cannot hate, and a lot of that did start with Bankai, the former IGL, the guy who had the goofy walkouts that was always in the content videos and whatnot, leading the charge for the squad. He's gone, but that love has remained because the rest of this team even with the addition of
4
something,
मिनट
is
में
still
अगर उन्हें रेंज में
just
से
as
निकल के स्टार्ट कर लेना
They really are the most
पड़ेगा
lovable team in the scene, right?
एक मैच तो
It's
देखो
impossible to dislike PRX. How
अभी
they
स्टार्ट
play
हुआ
the
भी तो
game,
5
it's so
6 5 देखना भी
refreshing.
होता
And
था
if
ना
you talk to the
कितने
players, they
देखता हूँ कि
create
नहीं
everything on their own.
एक का ही
They
मैंने कहा था
copy
वो भी
zero
अगर अब
tactics from the
स्टार्ट हुआ
teams.
तो
That's very atypical in the pro scene. Most people aren't trying to reinvent the wheel. They just kind of copy it and move things around. That's what
Iterate
EG
on
does. Yeah, PRX is not that team at all. That's why we see the Harb Arena. That's why we see these crazy comps come out of them. And it's so refreshing to see a team like that succeed.
And that's why this match is so difficult for EG. We've seen these two teams play up against each other before, but I think PRX is the hardest team to prepare for, period. Because they are the squad that it's not always the same thing. It's not always a meta comp. It's built on their flexibility, their ability to come up with incredible plays on the fly. So this is where the pressure is on for Boostio, for Potter, the leadership of Evil Geniuses.
So I also got to cheer for my boys,
to be
EG.
able to counter this PRX team. This is to find the right read, to be able to counter this PRX team that no one has been able to shut down at Champions thus far.
Yeah, Boostio himself, he spoke about this as well. He was not super happy about
Videos are beautifully crafted and epic. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Every video of yours is a banger. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the kind words. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the videos. That's what we try to.
अच्छा मैं जब से नहीं था फिर बोले आप
नहीं ये टी-बोन मान लो
टी-बोन क्या था
टी-बोन बोल
That
के
is true. PRX are kind of wild, so
अच्छा 100
it's like
clips
everything
मान
you
लो
know about fundamental Valorant, it just kind of gets
ए ना एस्ट्रा स्काई शुरू हो गया
because they're so creative and
Let's
they're so
go.
मेरी स्ट्रीम देखो जरा
मैं वही देख रहा हूँ
अच्छा देखो मैं किसका रखूं इसका ये इंग्लिश का है इन्हें ऐसे बनाता मतलब ये मैच में ये हुआ ये मैच में ऐसा एनालिसिस करता अब इन्हें लाइव बोला तो बीच बीच में कुछ बोल भी सकता खाली वॉइस है इसकी और फिर इन्हें एक हिंदी का है अपना इंडियन है टी1 बोल गया इन्हें इसका रखूं
क्या है कि आप उनका ही रख लो इंडियन बोलो तो आप लाइट साइड पे ले लो ना खाली प्ले का डिस्टरबेंस नको डायरेक्ट देख लेंगे वैलोरेंट चैंपियन से हां भाई
we're so used to
सर करता है
मैं कब से
जल्दी मैच शुरू हो जाता हूं
when they are given them. They lost last time versus PRX. They let the game slip. It was in their control. This is their chance for redemption. And for both these teams, it really is going to be a battle of the mental. Something is talked about how in some of the earlier matches of this tournament, he was shaking in the first few rounds. He needed a timeout from get him focused. There is so much pressure on these guys, and they can see in the middle of the stage that trophy, and only one of them can lift it.
Yeah, I mean, they've both been in this position before in front of that trophy, and they both lost that trophy, and they both lost out. But let's talk about the actual maps here. The 5 maps we potentially see starting with cinematic. Do you guys feel like this is a case of whoever starts off fast and get on the board is just going to take this in a sweep, or are we looking at a
I think we're all in agreement that this is going to be a marathon. Both teams have proven that they have the mental resilience to not get swept, to be able to fight back. PRX were the first ones to pull off that reverse sweep to begin with. Split on the horizon, I do expect that this is going to be very PRX's favor, just given that EG haven't quite really figured things out in this map, but we'll see if they've made any changes.
Well, we were going to see right here, right
now.
अगर आपकी देखा तो बहुत डिले हो जाता है.
Agents बता दो.
They put Demon on the jet, Yinsu. I love it. They went back to their double duelist they were running before in VCT Americas. This is a comp they're great at. Demon won Astra throughout this tournament. They had a 28% win rate on the defensive half. They're looking to turn that around.
And we saw that chamber composition get exploited. This is the comp that helped EG go on their run in Americas. They're excellent at it. You get Jajimo, one of the best raised players in the world, versus Jing. I think they're the two best in the world. And what a matchup to start us on.
I mean, we just have mirrored composition across the board between these two squads. It's going to come down to who pilots this the best. Obviously, EG with a little pivot. How warmed up are they going to be on this? I think there's still going to be some comfort there, so still some concerns for PRX, but this is what they have been running for quite some time. For Jing, though, this is the final ride. This is the last dance. One more chance to try to lift the trophy. Can they start with the right foot forward and get this win here on Split?
The moment you've been waiting for is finally here. The agents are locked in, and we are ready for map 1 of the grand finals between EG and PRX. The very to take you guys through this Kia Forum. Give a warm welcome to Pansy and Hypok.
What a beautiful day for what could be some of the best fucking Valorant we have ever seen. This final is nuts. PRX last chance to dance for right Jing about to have to step away, but he could leave his mark in the scene.
Absolutely, and actually an opportunity to really capture the villain arc. Deny Jing the final exit in Valorant with a trophy. I mean, what an absolute spectacle we have here today. I can't wait to get things started here, Lauren.
And it all starts on split. The thought in the side for EG. It's not looked good this event. But they've changed, they've adjusted, they've come in with a different combo. We are right into things. No messing around. It'll be PRX on the attack, EG on the defense. And this is going to be a marathon of a game.
Initial tag comes through, actually Boostio going
to be a little bit down. कैसी movement है भाई?
Actually sits inside the club.
वो डर लगता है ना देखे तो.
So far so good, they still kept their composure here, EG. Racking up the bodies though, Device still standing, still controlling space. The rest of EG need to temper themselves a little bit here. PRX have divided this map up, they've got the site now.
Site मिल गई.
मगर बहुत लो है.
PRX tagged up here.
तीनों की HP आ रही है, वो तीनों की HP full है.
Look at Demon 1.
This frenzy could do real work here, Lauren.
Oh, Jorgamo finding
Jing. थोड़ा सामने रहता था तो रेस को देख के मार देते.
Paint shot back up and Mindfreak feels that. He's down, and now it's all Divide. Spotted and deleted. EG round 1.
Nice.
किसका पिक है ये देखो.
Expecting things to be pretty explosive here. The thing I've got my eye on immediately with this comp change.
Current ये split ना.
Side control here from Evil Geniuses. Obviously stepping onto the Astra. We have
next
no
वो binder. I mean Ascent.
Of Demon 1.
एक second.
In terms of anchoring that site, there
इसके बाद किसका था PRX का था.
ये split PRX का. तुम देखो current split के बाद PRX का सिंबल है.
Obviously is that second layer of the beast.
अरे हाँ ना.
Definitely something PRX could potentially try to exploit.
अगर हम सोचो PRX का मैच जीत लिया तो
वही फिर नेक्स्ट असेंट भी लोगों का एक मैप हम लगा ट्रेनिंग करें जीत जाए.
The PRX, we're looking at damage here. Sheriffs in hand, yes.
खाली वो है देखो.
Test and of course they're going to be walking
कितने रहते हैं इसमें 3 rounds रहते हैं I mean 4 रहते हैं मैच या
as they had previously throughout this event.
इसमें
maybe had a chance of kicking off this best of 5 with a very
I had
start. However, already
Demon बहुत लोग हैं.
और बीच में खाया उन्हें.
Close and personal here with the judge. Plenty of PRX bodies on the other side. I think Boombot will reveal that. Forced away.
Timing very good.
Next fully but Demon 1 finds one ahead of the Viper wall.
Timings अच्छे रहते हैं वो.
Still, oh, that's dangerous. Something bests him. It started well here, warming himself up into this matchup. Jorgamo going to deny any comfort towards ramp, and that's the spike dropped. Goes a little further ahead. They need to calm themselves here, kind of feeding into the beast. PRX will be happy to take bodies. And now they've got some rewards, a judge, a guardian, and now an opportunity. Combo denies it, retakes that heaven control. With the 2 towards the site, Mindfreak finding Com. Player standing. And now just Mindfreak. Found in the end. And it got dicey. I think we're seeing some of that nervousness, that almost overcommitting.
Yeah, damage done here by the Sheriffs. See something desperate to try and make a play happen with the Guardian.
Easter eggs डाल दिए थे.
Perfect timing inside the smoke there, just to remove that threat.
नहीं वहाँ अच्छे डालते ना उसमें.
An explosive
वो लोहा बोल रहे ना मैक्स बॉट का बोल रहे ना. न्यू एजेंट बोले तो कौन तो भी ऐसा.
अच्छा और तुम ये कनेक्ट कर लिए इधर से नीचे कनेक्ट करे तो अपने को आईडी में वो आता सो कितना.
हाँ कौन सी?
ये YouTube पे देखते हैं पर अपन अपनी राइट की आईडी कनेक्ट करते हैं तो वो आता सो. अवार्ड
PRX should be looking to win this clearly. Opting for the A side as their
rewards को
हाँ जा लाइक डिसलाइक
कर लिया कंटिन्यू. हाँ वो कर लिया कंटिन्यू फिर यूजर ने.
PRX going to disengage, try and take some heaven control back. Flash will open things up. I think it did just pop inside the smoke though. I'm not entirely sure what happened off screen, but EG already poised for this retake.
Scared because of this man, Jorgamo can at least clear the sight. He does. Forsaken's forward, but can they clear the rest of it? It's going to be a late wrap towards heaven for PRX trying to control this fight, but there's an issue. They don't have eyes on it yet, and Com's position could have been a disaster. It's not. Jing still standing, still fighting at 3, keeps it safe, but it is a 2v2. And there is a rifle, the picture!
Grenades वो ज़्यादा वो
And
है.
the 1v1! Ethan down solo has to just stand and face! There's something
भाई
gonna
क्या
get paid
grenades
for
था वो ज़्यादा ही चोट से.
the casualties are off the charts.
I mean, they bring a Guardian and
Nice.
scraps into that round.
Yep.
They bring it down to just one rifle taken away.
किसके पास किल नहीं है गेम में? What?
Even here, Com, desperate to try and retake this space. I think EG have the perfect read of exactly what's going on here. As soon as they've noted that it's only one member in the form of Forsaken down on site.
ए भाई सही में जिंक्स
It's shut down. Something one away from the Blade Storm already. I was looking at the showstopper that did come out in the last round from Jorgamo.
ये पेपर एक्स
ला हर रोज स्विच डाउन कर. पेपर एक्स से नहीं मालूम है मेरे को.
ग्रुप में
आप एसके रॉसी से मिले थे ना?
हाँ, पेपर एक्स से भी मिला. Bit of a fake here to
ग्रुप में नहीं डाला आप पेपर एक्स का.
some aggression towards A side. 3 members of EG.
क्या की बोले थे ना एरो माविया भाई क्या कहते हैं?
माविया शैडो गेमिंग शाउट आउट टू
शैडो गेमिंग सही में बोलो शैडो गेमिंग बोले.
Lucky to survive that.
वो जैसा फ्लो में बोल दिया था शैडो गेमिंग बोले थे.
मर बेचारा अच्छा रहते जी बहुत फ्रेंडली रहते हैं.
The site now is difficult to take with
तुम आए हमारे ऐसे तुम टाइम निकाले तुम हमको सपोर्ट करो. हालांकि 90% खाली था हमारा थोड़ा
इंडिया के इंडिया में ज़्यादा हैदराबाद में. हाँ ब्लाइंड में कैसे मार दिया?
Going to be played in here potentially. He actually pulls the trigger too early. Might bring down the first for Com. He will get the trade.
But it's not over yet. Jorgamo going to be noted and kept in check by Devi here. Big battle.
भाई वॉलबैंड.
Fantastic work.
ये Com.
now. Forsaken.
अजीब दिखा.
Lovely connection towards Com, and it's all in Boostio's hands in a 1v2.
खत्म हो गया ये राउंड.
Oh, he's eating that flash. He's so blind. I don't know how he's still alive. Taps the spike and looks for Divine. Not going to be entertained. Beautiful control from PRX.
2v1 रहा ना इन्ना वो really वो करते थे खतरों करते.
Evil Genius is another round where we're seeing them
तुम टैप करो दोनों एक साथ
happy to try and initiate some sort of aggression that wants to be the aggressors towards PRX.
हाथों में क्या काम अच्छा पसीना नहीं आना बोलते हाथों में.
क्राउड का पुकार है.
You give them time and
आपको ये
space
रेजोल्यूशन इसका थोड़ा अजीब दिख रहा है गेम का.
they like to
ना बराबर ही देखो.
incorporate into their game plan.
थोड़ा दिखता हो थोड़ा शेड थोड़ा डार्क रहता है.
हाँ फेड को देख रहे हैं फेड.
This could be pretty fun.
Cosplay करके आते
get ahead of this, but could be now a little vulnerable. You can see the temptation. Boostio's been called off. Well controlled by Jim. Now looking to try and
मेरा थोड़ा वो दिख रहा डिलेट दिख रहा हूँ.
back into play. Jing.
देखो एक बार
कांबे चला.
So aggressive. The pick.
अच्छा वाली अभी एनीमे फाइट चल रही है.
Fighting Jing and it's a 1v3. This is a little out of check, I feel. Com's a fantastic player, but this one
मिनिमाइज करो
I need
ऊपर में
miracles.
लगता आता देखो.
There's already that mid lurk.
हाँ जी अभी करा.
उन्हें स्कोप कर रहा.
और फिर मार्शल हाँ ब्लाइंड हुआ.
स्पाइक प्लांट.
Chance to convert a clutch
नहीं
situation.
हुआ अभी तक प्लांट हो रहा अभी फिलहाल.
अयो बहुत किस पे देख रहे हो तुम?
मैं YouTube पे देख रहा हूँ.
YouTube Valorant चैंपियन स्टोर पे देख रहे हैं ना?
हाँ नहीं हाँ Valorant चैंपियन स्टोर. ये ना PRX versus EG Valorant चैंपियन ग्रैंड फाइनल. उस पे देख रहा हूँ.
Disengage from sight.
Right.
Look at that Bucky sing.
He's keeping dangerous, but PRX again. These rounds they may look close, but it almost.
एक सेकंड किल हुआ जब मैं बोलता हूँ. आप बोलो कब किल हुआ मैं बोलता हूँ कब किल हुआ.
Behave. Get at Com.
None of that.
Relax.
None of that today.
डिफ्यूज कर रहा हूँ अभी.
Okay.
बोल रहा है यार कास्टर.
Well, he's talking about removing Mind Freak from Forsaken. They fall into
क्या
this
बोले
fight.
none of
Something's
that?
got his Blade Storm, so.
None of that today were.
वाह.
आज नहीं होता वो डिस्प्ले ऐसा ये तो एनिवर्सरी.
रिलैक्स.
The second on the Jing was.
अच्छा था रेस का हिट.
Yes. I mean, you're looking at the ult zone, Mike. EG having 3 just on the cusp.
अच्छा चलो एक किल होते कि मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
Demon have theirs ready. On the other side, some very impactful
नेक्स्ट राउंड शुरू हुए जब बोलता हूँ. अभी नहीं हुआ राउंड शुरू.
Value round, and Jing is making no subtleties of the site that he wants. Leading the way towards B. Showstoppers popped. and they're going to have to respect this. They
29,
have to sit deep.
28, 27 तुम बोलते रहो.
They posting it as well.
6, 5.
Cole already very early exploration down mid here. Look at the minimap. Look how late
अभी मेरा बोले तो spike planted.
But look how aggressive PRX are getting. They're taking CT space. They're willing to challenge for every step that EG wants to take. Demon One's got his work cut out here. You can see it. Judge around the corner. Bye-bye. Demon One denies something and does the dance. Back and forth. He's got Jing. And now Jorgamo wants to clear out by Pillar. That's his. EG sweeping through the site. It's Forsaken and
अच्छा राउंड खत्म हुआ जब बोल रहा हूँ मैं.
Divine still in play and Divine shows his hand. Looks for more, doesn't get more. EG back in business.
What a phenomenal retake by EG. And this aggression is all tailor-made to play in Divine, to force EG deeper into spawn.
एक सन राउंड खत्म कब हो रहा बोले तो
Demon One paying no respect.
अब हुआ खत्म.
It's another round. The things that Boostio's alluding to. Don't want to give PRX the time, the comfort to be aggressive.
लोगों के हेड में वो नहीं है.
Solo mission here, by the way. He
इसके बैंड की वजह से हो जाता ना.
There's a judge there.
Yes.
बैंड की वजह से सब दब जाता ना अपना थोड़ा सा ऐसा पुशर्स.
Unbreakable that positioning, but
मेरा लाइट है. अरे लोगों की पिंग कितनी है 1 2 दी है. लॉल. देखिए आप लोगों की पिंग.
Plays this one out.
वही मैं अभी देखा 5 2
पूरा सर्वर उठा के लाता ना.
वही ये लॉस काम पे लॉस है ये.
Win that actually gets the operator in hand for Demon One as well. He sees saving through with the Blade Storm.
ऊपर मैप देगा तो समझना आता ये जा रहा है और ये पे दो जने हैं उसका ही वापस निकल ले रही था.
सीवर्स पे खेल रहे हैं फिलहाल तो.
ऊपर आ गए मेरे. तुम बंद करके खोलो जी YouTube. ये राउंड होने के बाद
खोल जाए.
First casualty caught Jing.
Ritika Mankare's a human benchmark, ChatGPT, Insta, Harry Potter, Nako Harry Potter.
Next target of focus for PRX.
Seekers go through. It's not very deep here. Demon One
बंद कर दो पूरे टाइम में बंद कर दो.
Wants to get involved and he does. Something will fall.
अच्छा इनका जेट का अल्ट फिलहाल चल रहा है.
रिलोड करो
कर दिया मैं. एक किल लिया मैं. मर गए.
ऊपर टाइमर क्या है? टाइमर बंद है.
37 35 34 33 32 31 30
20 20 19
back to the plant regardless.
10 सेकंड का
tag up to commons 1 out to 15 HP has to get you.
अच्छा अब तो मैं क्या करता हूं आपकी स्ट्रीम देख ले.
देखो मेरी स्ट्रीम पे कितना गाना है.
अच्छा आपकी स्ट्रीम पे स्पाइक प्लांटेड है.
The mind freak on the bailout, finding 2 and gets his third. PRX don't challenge these boys in a brawl. They are
खत्म हो गया राउंड.
lethal.
हां मैं कहने लगा टाइमर बोलो.
3k from Mind Freak.
टाइमर शुरू नहीं हुआ.
What's his signature move this event?
हां 29 27 26 25 25
PRX a 4-3 lead here.
रिप्ले चल रहा है. ये तो भी थोड़ा
I gotta say, I come back to the same point. We see this same sort of thing between Eastern and Jorgamo a couple of times now. The flash out from screens and the satchel from elbow.
समझ नहीं आया मैं बात कैसे देखा.
To go toe to toe.
Fast था ना.
They don't just want to take a beating. They don't want to sit back and let PRX execute on them. And whether or not Demon One is the response to that.
लेकिन अब इसमें क्या चीज आ रही है तो आपकी आवाज 2-3 बार आ रही. मेरी भी मेरे को आ रही वापस.
Do we play into what PRX are doing? We back ourselves in the fight and we take it ahead of the site hit. Do we sit very passive, play for retake potentially?
He said we were going to.
And it looks like
we are going to Disneyland.
Congratulations. In the breaks a little bit here to allow Potter to have that conversation.
Yeah, and I think the key thing to note here is
coming back to
Demon One. I think we have seen the peak.
Yes.
Are you able to achieve that versus something, or versus PRX as a whole? To be honest, outside of the head-to-head, again, you talk about it. They are just the masters of mayhem. All 5 of these members on PRX are just lunatics, especially in solo situations.
And they're going back for a bit more. We've been doing pretty well at A. Why not
अच्छा मैं तो रेवेनेंट पे आप ये सब करने से अच्छा क्या कर सकते हैं आप मेरे साथ वो कर दे क्या स्टार्ट.
Straight off the rip again. Pacey taken straight towards the ramp, but
सबका एग्जैक्ट रहेगा सब.
Instantaneous.
अरे ठीक है.
आप एक बार डिस्कॉर्ड में खोलो.
130 पे रखा. 130 से स्टार्ट करेंगे.
डिस्कॉर्ड का एक
डिस्कॉर्ड खोला हाँ
मेरी आवाज आप डिस्कॉर्ड का माइक खोलो जी आपका
हाँ खोल दिया
हाँ आप क्या कर एक टाइमर पे आ जाओ आप कौन सा आप अब मेरे पास फिलहाल कौन सा चल रहा है बोले तो 115 चल रहा है 115 पे जल्दी आओ नहीं तो 110 पे आ जाओ आप बोलो कौन सा भी है 1 मिनट पे आ जाओ बस 1 मिनट पे आ जाओ अब नहीं
तुम पॉज कर दो सुनो 555 पे पॉज कर दो 55055 पे पॉज करो
अच्छा कर दी कर दिया 05 पे फ्लैश
कहाँ था हाँ चलो प्ले कर 3 2 1
Flash is going to put
blind
Boostio
52 51
so careful. Can he get played in by Ethan? He's actually got a chance for himself. Gonna deny Forsaken. It's still a 2v3 and it's still Mindfreak who has been a master. Divide, similar scenes. 40 seconds.
Divide's actually got the pit.
He's looking at it.
Yeah.
Yep. He wants to play.
It covers all of sight.
Cuts off CT.
This is a really difficult pit to overcome him. Mindfreak actually playing a little bit disconnected outside here on rafters.
But can they isolate him cleanly, or does he decide to dip back in? Can he get one for his troubles? He can! Falls away into the pit, and now the crossfires are going to be horrifically hard to break. With limited vision, what can EG do with this? Ethan got a flash.
With the spread here, it's a real question. Actually, that's going to Demons one found one.
Okay, he's down one in the pit. He's diving headfirst into this. Ethan's got it. EG, how did you break through that?
I mean, the kill from Demon 1 comes through the most random time here. Like I said, there's a big question mark with this spreading as deep as it does towards CT, whether or not anybody's pushed all the way out, especially after Mindfreak gets a kill in heaven. Another beautifully executed retake here from EG.
I want to watch this again. Again, that's the start. Oh, that's nice. But the end here,
Shadow का देख रहे
almost off kill to pick up. Yeah, fair enough. I guess Ethan just dives in.
Promotion.
अच्छा आपकी ओके
But again, they
इतना दूर दिख रहा है इतना दूर है from wall
this look, right? It's not what they were running this event, so you can't expect consistency. But PRX are being challenged. Operator is on deck. Something bringing out the big green. Looking to find his first victim. He's working up towards middle, but it's Ethan to feel that bit of pressure to begin with. They're not going to stop on this pressure.
I think with the early round indicators here, they're not necessarily expecting an operator, so
Amir
very diligent here.
Jorgmo's already crossed though. Not been hindered. Forsaken seems so aware of the possibility, but he's got to be really careful. That is a judge on the other side. Oh my god, that's nice to find Jorgmo with it looked like ease. Down to 14, yes. But now this is the operator. Oh wow.
It just came off the angle.
No,
confirmation there now. Common Boostio should play this a little safe as I say that. It's starting to explore towards B main. This could be crucial early information.
ये अंदर ही ना क्या है ऊपर राइट साइड है ना top right side top side पूरी वो है खुली है
into motion as someone's going to claim that Demon 1 now outdone something having around it making a little bit of
मेरा lag हो गया भाई
does wonders once he got to the side. The other two
29 28 27
try and hold on to Jorgmo, Ethan and Demon 1 struggling financially.
बहुत lag हो रहा है मेरा ऐसा
opened up.
तुम पूरे टैब आए
I mean, the snap from Forsaken. There's a judge on the other side of things, by the way. And he got a shot off. Somehow only leaving Forsaken at 14 HP.
जेट आ रहा था वो ढूंढ लेते हुए तुम मेरी स्ट्रीम देख रही हो
PRX taking the lead here.
एक सेकंड भाई देखो
But like I said, it's crucial here that something's operated is kind of figured out at the right time. Like I said, with PRX desperately trying to create a little bit of pressure towards 8. I mean, you see what the byproduct is. Common Lucio actually go exploring on B main. They're trying to force somebody to peek into mid.
हाँ अच्छा शुरू होती है मन कर
opportunity elsewhere on the map just by showing a little bit of presence. Obviously, it's difficult then if it's not easy to.
शुरू हो गया.
अच्छा pause करो.
13 है 13.
एक सेकंड pause करो अभी भी. हाँ play.
See if there's a play to maybe get
13, 12, 11, 10.
But again, they did get that operator back. It starts to money not fully stabilized, but in a far better spot for PRX it is easy. Start carving away at this. You can see maybe they're aware of the intent here. PRX waiting this out, not falling foul to any of it. The flash is going to catch and should give away the game. Jorgmo he's still alive.
What? Got two.
That's a classic! That's a classic, and he's found two. That's obscene. But now it's down to Ethan and Demon 1. Sheriff and a classic and a flash to play in, and that's about it. Demon 1 going to be jumped off.
What?
Out of this world from Demon 1. This is finally put to bed. But that was far too dangerous.
I kind of want to see every single kill that just happened there from EG.
How did Jorgmo get two?
Jorgmo 2 with a classic. Demon 1 shoots the Sheriff out of his backside, apparently, to catch something in midair.
Round शुरू होते कि सेमी फिर से पॉज करेगा.
What is this though? What?
कर रहा.
हाँ? अरे
अभी. But it's still around for PRX.
अच्छा सुनो मैं एक काम करता हूँ डिस्कॉर्ड में से मेरा स्क्रीनशॉट कर देता हूँ ना. मैं जो देख रहा हूँ वो देखता हूँ. ठीक है. दिख रहा है नहीं वो हरा बोला. क्या तुम वो क्रोम सब बंद कर दो. हाँ तेरा मैं ये भी बंद कर देता हूँ. अब मैं रिफ्रेश कर दूँ. कैसा आ रहा? क्वालिटी बराबर आ रही?
हाँ.
The steps.
To Boostio, he's calling for support, he's calling for help. Can he slow down the roll? He's trying to. All that utility is investing is just trying to buy seconds. Rotations in. They're backing away.
No way.
इसमें नहीं आती डिस्कॉर्ड में.
I mean, how much?
आती कैसे आती? मतलब सेटिंग आ करे हुए चार चलेंगे.
स्ट्रीमर मोड एनेबल कर.
तो वो
अच्छा स्क्रीन 1 या फिर कुछ और करना है क्या?
नहीं स्क्रीन मैनेज करना. एक सेकंड नहीं वो करो पॉज करो.
स्क्रीन
इसको स्क्रीन को बंद करो फिर से स्क्रीनशॉट लगाओ.
हाँ आया. तेरा कॉल में गई हूँ मैं. हाँ आया. फिर उसके बाद
शेयर स्क्रीन करो.
आया. उसके बाद एप्लीकेशन सेलेक्ट करो क्या?
स्क्रीन्स बोल के है तो स्क्रीन 1 में जाओ.
हाँ वही करा. उसके बाद
बस निकल लेता हूँ.
शायद गो लाइव मगर मेरे स्क्रीन की आवाज नहीं आ रही शायद ना. खाली माइक की आ रही शायद ना.
मैं इसमें खोल लूँगा पीछे गूगल.
नको दिमाग खराब ही चल रहा था. तुम देखो सब बंद करके लैपटॉप में फ्रेश खोलो. सुने पूरा पीसी जो रिस्टार्ट कर दो. है तो एक काम करो सुनो. हेलो क्या चल रहा भाई पीछे? अरे
Much space is Forsaken get here. 36 HP.
Towards it. It's going to connect for Com. Tries to slow it down himself. Falls away towards the site. Allows Boostio to get the play in, but it's Forsaken. Breaks in like a thief in the night. PRX so clean on these site takes.
हेलो. हाँ भैया.
एक साथ प्ले करेंगे वही मैं लास्ट बस बहुत अच्छा है. आप किसी वाले
तुम पूरा जो भी है सब बंद कर दो. खाली डिस्कॉर्ड और क्रोम या यूट्यूब खाली यूट्यूब का एप्लीकेशन है तो खोल के. हाँ वो भी यूट्यूब भी एक बार बंद करके खोल के बस एक बार लगा दो. कैसा भी लगा के फिर एक बार रिफ्रेश भी मार दो.
राउंड स्टार्ट हुआ.
हाँ हो गया.
राउंड स्टार्ट है ना. राउंड स्टार्ट को कर रिप्ले हो करके पॉज कर दो आप.
अरे पॉज नहीं होता.
I said there was resistance shown here by EG, showing that they're happy to go toe to toe.
No.
But like I said, once PRX get a feel for it, a read on the game, how these rounds are playing out, in this sort of playstyle, that's where you expect them to excel.
हाँ हाफ टाइम अच्छा ये हाफ टाइम में कर सकते हैं अपन
Thank you very much, guys. What a start it is already to this grand finals. PRX, they're leading at the half. But let's take a look at the Verizon high-speed moment here from Demon 1. Mimi, we knew this matchup is going to be high-speed.
नहीं लैपटॉप रिस्टार्ट मार के मैं बोरो ना समझे 2 मिनट में हो जाता वैसे भी इसको टाइम लगता है ये हाफ टाइम अच्छे चल रहा था 5 मिनट रहा था
वहाँ पे 1 मिनट है 5 मिनट के साथ
वो हैदराबाद का 1 मिनट जल्दी जल्दी रिस्टार्ट मार के आओ
I think थोड़ा वो क्या बोलते हैं आगे आएंगे
Rounds. It was 3-3. The only other round they got was that Viper's pit round where I think they got a little bit fortunate to win that 2-on-2, Seth.
Yeah, Mindfreak trying to get around the pillar, but the timing comes in. Demon 1 manages to nail the shots and takes him out. I mean, this is a fantastic display here. I think the real high-speed moment is just the build time on Jogamo's showstoppers because the guy had these so rapidly, 2 within the first 6 rounds. This was an incredible one for them, but it started getting away from them. Last time they played against each other, they did play rather last time they played against each other on split. It was an 8-4 half for the side of EG on the defending half. They started off really strongly. This time, not so much.
Yeah, and I think it's especially impressive because I don't feel like the Star Duelist players for PRX have had nearly as impressive a start to this game. They tend to take a little bit of time to warm up, especially for something. And while there were great moments in that half, I was more impressed with the consistency, with the PRX site hit finding success, and as well as that, in these late rounds, the clutches that continue to be excellent from Mindfreak.
Well, PRX, they have the momentum here, but let's see what things are going to unfold as we switch half back to you, Pansy.
Yeah, 14, 13, 12, 10,
This is a fantastic
9,
start for Pay.
8,
is near on a
7,
streak. There's a couple that's near on a
6,
streak. There was a couple
5,
that offset it for
4,
EG, but
3,
EG were
2, 1.
Definitely not how proactive they like to get on the defense as well. EG as well. EG though stacked up. As 4 into B main. It's just calm disconnected here, no surprises. But this is just a post demon 1 up here. They're actually going to regroup as 4 into mid.
okay. Let's put something on the chopping block, and that wide step out has got him dead. Big start for EG there. No chance of a trade and still above a minute.
Did spot multiple though. Problem being, PRX still holding on to
लोगों को ये कैसा मालूम मिड से कोई भी पुश नहीं करते बिल्कुल
वो मालूम नहीं था ना वो
absolutely devastating.
That's heartbreak. Oh my god, EG. You couldn't ask for a better beginning. Forsaken could maybe do some damage though. Good flash, and he tries to look his next step towards the other
Grenades
side.
के lineup से वल्ले के पास.
He's trying to do damage, but it's just not landing. EG swarm the site. They should have enough for a plant here. Divine looking to maybe get a little ahead of that. No. Does he walk the smoke? Yes, he does, and it doesn't matter. EG with a pistol under the belt here. Going to get themselves a chance to close that scoreline up.
There's a couple of heartbreaking moments, split seconds, deciding this.
इसमें भी heartbreaking.
The overstep here from something dash bombed, obviously. A chance to retreat from that, but then Mindfreak just the worst possible time. EG pounce on the opportunity. A pistol round on the board here.
I've got to say as well, just a side note, almost sidebar, Jorgamo is having
He's nearly on 20 kills.
He's having a game. Looking like Jing wants to get himself working towards that showstopper nice and early. And a pace change for EG after a very slow, meticulous start to the pistol. They've shifted gear a little, looking to try and test or at least posture towards middle at the very beginning, taking over towards the top side of things. Oh, come on! This guy is literally
inhuman.
I don't know what this man is made of.
It's just ridiculous to watch in certain situations. Sure, anti-eco, I don't care. It's so clean.
This was the map that gave him the title of the new King of Hell, and you might be seeing it again.
I said
is off the charts. Come, gonna find something.
Title इनको इससे मिला था.
Well, he's in spawn, so that's quite a ways away. Looking to potentially get the plant, yeah. Going to be building up the showstopper again with the plant coming through here. Just still being careful in case there was someone waiting behind those screens. But Com, all too aware, you don't get to flank the flanker.
Flawless. And Prime Gaming flawless.
Moving forward, and Demon 1 warming up.
ये बहुत सही में कितना क्रेजी था he loves squad बोल के देख Sky की आवाज what
yeah same
process में आ रहा है
the scoreline
लेकिन क्रेडिट्स दोनों के almost same ही है
Evil Geniuses with a good opportunity in the bonus as well. It's well fleshed out.
लेकिन इन लोगों के full boy नहीं है, इन लोगों का full boy है। नहीं half shields पे।
Right off the rip. Up towards ramp, he does have it not too far away, but look at the spike and look at the player on the other side. It's going to be something. Split mid here, they aren't actively playing towards vents. It's on something shoulders, and he shoulders it so well. Perfection. Couldn't quite outdo Demon 1 in the upgrade. I don't know if it is in his hand.
कितना स्ट्रेस रहता होगा, इकोनॉमी रहता है, उसके बाद गेम प्ले रहता है, सब चीज़ों को करना रहता है लोगों को।
ये भाग रहा है।
लोगों से दिख रहा है डीमन वॉर और इधर ना कर सकते क्लच।
Forsaken on a site.
मुश्किल है और उन्होंने सही किया देखो एक जना मिड एक जना बी में एक जना ए में देखो खाली स्पॉट करता हूँ स्काई फाइट नहीं लेता देखो कहीं बोलता स्काई अगर मर गया उन्होंने को फ्री साइड मिलती है उन्हें खाली देख के नो को कॉल आउट करता
इन इन्फॉर्मेशन गैदर करना ऐसे में स्काई बहुत यूजफुल है
oh yeah that's wait Demon1's got knives
and 3 kills.
And 3 kills.
The chance of the ace here around 15, Lauren.
35 seconds.
He's been heating up to this the last 60 seconds or so.
Feels like fate, but again, it's Divide, it's Jing, come on. Surely not. 25 seconds. He's not being given. He's not being given the sides. He's going to have to fight for them. Jing, looking like the timing's right. Yes, it is. Safe pair of hands. PRX weather the storm here. And leave Demon1 out to sea. 6 to 9.
यार कितनी जल्दी लेते रहे भाई गन्स।
Forsaken's going to struggle.
ना घंटों
purchase here.
लोगों को स्पेक्स कैसा नहीं है आई वो लगा के आते ना आई हाँ
else along the way to get Forsaken a rifle.
मुझे सबसे अच्छा प्ले बोले तो अभी तक वो दिखता।
We noted it. Demon1 up to 15 kills now.
वो उसके था ना
online for him.
Fnatic versus Loud. Clutch करते ना लगा 0 से
be careful, you see a little bit of a trap sent there. Demon1 caught a pixel out of place, but no. PRX keep themselves safe. Play a little bit deeper towards heaven. They allow the access to the site. When do they fight back? That spike is going to make it across before they're able to swing towards ramp, so it's going to be common.
Heaven पे है, दोनों भी heaven में है.
No one's checked.
Side पे नहीं थे.
No one has checked on this. Does Forsaken just go? Does he take the green light? They might note Jing, but maybe not. Oh my god.
They both slipped through.
Ashra freakles मिलते हैं.
And it's going to be devastating. Already taken away. Oh, but Boostio! The timing on the crest of the corner gets him up to 8 with 2 in this round. And now the 3. Something Divine, Mind Freak. Where are they? 2 towards heaven, 1 towards ZT, and a messy engagement gives Boostio the 3rd. Now it's Mind Freak, now it's something, and Boosty wanted the ace, he ain't gonna get it, but there's the denial of Mind Freak as something, it might be time to back away.
It's another round that's just decided by a split second.
The timing on that one.
Yeah, Forsaken's holding backside towards spawn. I think initially because nobody's shouldering the angle from either side. The kill comes onto the side and they think that they've got a little bit of room to play with.
Yeah.
There's no second layer coming from screens or from heaven at the same time. To follow through that initial kill onto site.
And I'm a little bit nervous to say it.
हाँ अब फिलहाल हम 2 लोगों को मारे सो आया। तो वाइपर को मार दिया।
I come back to the same thing. This is where we think about Evil Geniuses in terms of sustainability, in terms of consistency. It's not. This is playing to the strength of PRX, even though they look at the 9-7 score. This is what they love to do.
Oh, they'll do this all day long. There's no stopping them on it. But can they get chaotic in a round like this when the buy's far from perfect? Ethan already going to take away from open up the map. Now it looks like the extremities are going to be PRX's focus, right? Start trying to take a little look towards A. Didn't find anything initially, but B main they're getting a little bit more invested. Something now. And heaven the exchange.
ऐसा दिख रहा है इजी प्रैक्टिस करी बहुत ज़्यादा.
Might he even catch her? And yes, he does. Jorgamo gets off a little bit of damage.
Massive. And they're going to read into this.
Yeah.
This seems very indicative of that A hit.
PRX पूरा डरे हुए हैं.
Call's going to be made. Divide has to try and do something. This Guardian, I mean, they're trying to make it work on very little in this regard. Jing gonna back away. But it's stalled out EG.
One kill from the showstopper though. If Jing finds another.
There
it is. That's a showstopper in the back pocket here. Reset on the paint shells. Right, EG are scrambling to try and find a rotation. Mindfreak is positioned towards Heaven. Down to 10 HP. Has something in close proximity here already. PRX they're rotating ahead of this, Lauren.
Yeah, they're matching him step by step. You're not going to get an easy fight. Mindfreak, how's he play with his 10 HP? He's got to be... Yeah, he doesn't have the chance on it. Seeker's now going to pop on through. It's going to reveal there are presence towards Heaven. Demon 1 turns around, takes him down. Something's gone. And now for the... Oh my God! Above and beyond! With a spike, they need to get towards the side, and it's on Demon 1 to do it. He's going to get the plant down and now Defy. It's only a stinger. This is so much to ask of one man. Is there an upgrade around? Find it on the corpse.
वो ना अब ड्रॉप करके पैनिक हो गया था ना.
Waiting towards that drop, there's already a player.
Has to reload.
Demon 1's now called to attention.
Yeah, Comms definitely relayed this information. You can see the pings coming through. Divine out.
Hello?
A crossroads, a dilemma how to approach.
Gonna give it a go. There is Com. Gonna find Divine. And EG scrapping their way through that round. Mike, again, that was a little on the back of Demon 1. Those back and forth rotations, they were getting ground down.
But Demon 1, just the presence of Mike here as well when the clock's running this low. He dips into this cloud burst to find the first. Something falls. Let's go! Hits the to avoid the showstopper from Jing. I mean, these rounds are just ridiculous. I have to imagine Potter is absolutely tearing her hair out right now. Because all the structure, all the discipline that you brought to this team now, you have to throw the rulebook out the window.
I feel like they're on this map may not be a gimme, but it's going to be one of those where you've got to know this was going to come out. Right? You knew the Vita was going to look like this. That last composition, the chamber wasn't looking good, it wasn't working. The Astro with Demon 1 didn't look as comfortable. So they've gone for a risk, right? High risk and potentially a high reward. Rolling it back, I don't know how much time they've had playing this comp as of late. So again, you look to it and you think, okay, roll the dice. And for now, your big hitters, well, they're hitting. Jorgamo and Demon 1. Now on the other side of things, this hasn't been the perfect start to the second half here. The scoreline nearly 1-9 so far for PRX. But they're back on the bye. They have some big ults to play with. One off the divide. They're very close here to a, well, it could be a very deadly round.
strategy use कर रहे क्या PRX वाले वो खाली half shield buy करे तो पूरा hit वो कर सकते थे.
Once again stacked up, maybe in the same sort of position to get Demon 1 posted here in B lane. See a very quick adjustment. Kept honest here in the opener. But PRX on red alert towards mid here because, like I said, previously EG did this.
Phantom waste
elsewhere.
Long range.
Oh my God. I say he was kept honest with the first jump peak. He's putting his grave on the second.
This creature has escaped hell to wreak havoc on this server. This is mental. I ain't seen that mid-round. End of round, sure, this guy is ensuring death wherever he goes, but still it's only the first pick. Mindfreak gone, and that has to cause a reaction from PRX. They have to be dealing with the fact that B is pretty much open. But for now, they prioritize middle. They're looking for Ethan. Walks away barely breathing, 6 HP. The pace change would be. They want it. And John going to lead the way. Comms claimed Forsaken on the other side of the map. They're winning out everywhere. The big swing factor may be divided. But look who's waiting. Demon goes down. Ethan on the train. But now timing is everything. Denied the initial plant, can they find any more ways to cause problems? Something wants to. The spray, the shot in the dark, but it's Busio to find Jing, and it's all on something. In a 1v4, this is brutal. Ethan to the left, 3 to the right, he's got the first, looks towards Heaven, tries to snap back around, 7 HP, ain't enough! EG tying this up at 9 apiece.
Wild. Some of these rounds to watch back. This is just so clean to find this headshot.
भैया observers बैठे हो रहे थे क्या बाजू?
I think the desk is going to be working overtime today. We're taking a beating. They're very frustrating for somebody to sit back and watch in terms of the intention, I guess, that both teams have in certain situations. I mean, even that, like Com's killing Forsaken behind it. Like,
well, something wants to try and be the difference maker to this. Wants to isolate Com, and he has. Clean. Half the map's one out by PRX, and then winning out towards middle. Couldn't quite outdo Demon 1. That was only a stinger, but fantastic work considering what they brought into this round.
Oh, divine reset there with the stinger. Boostio walking back into the Blade Storm. Something caught sleeping, maybe a minimum moment there. As 3 EG is crashed towards A site.
It's waving the flag, right? PRX have
मैं shadow player की settings change नहीं करा
Forsaken, who's the big player, yes, the paint shell could be pivotal, yes. All the boss packs could do well, and they have. Forsaken makes the most of it. Boostio on the trade, but still. It's a 2v2, and Jing's got himself on the site. They're aware. They're so aware, and he's down on 4. Hemorrhaging blood. He's been deleted by Demon 1, and now possibility, yes, in the HP. But the timing's everything.
He's got to find this first kill. Boostio.
On a platter. It's not worked.
He's so low, though.
Oh, he's got away. 10 HP. 28 in total for EG. This is doable. Couldn't quite connect on either of that. How does he close the gap now? Boostio's gone down. He was expecting the swing. Demon 1. The temptation. 5 HP on one side. 18 on the other. 4 bullets. Oh, Demon 1 breaks their hearts again. He'll take the fight. He doesn't care.
Real life में भी मारा जा सकता है.
Are putting on an absolute show in the second half. Just one round for PRX, and it's round 3 when they come in at such a huge disadvantage.
Let's go, boys.
And I'll change up a little bit. I was talking about it being concerning in terms of sustainability.
This was never meant to be the map they started out. Oh, Christ! Demon 1! Absolutely devastating impact off the rip. That takes away Forsaken. It opens up all those possibilities on the side here. Just gonna put the heaven secure. And it's on the floor from PRX to try and bring this in. That operator not having a chance to rattle off even a shot.
Already passing by. Look how disconnected Boostio is here as well. Plenty of
Demon 1 अच्छी आप चलाते हैं.
I was expecting it to be calm.
Yeah.
There's Boosty. But you're right, time is of the essence, and PRX need to get a move on here. Try and face their demons. They've taken away Jorgamo. That's fantastic. Quick flash, can't follow up, and now there's a chance. An opportunity cracked open here for PRX. Maybe this is the time they can break through. Maybe not.
ये जेट करेगी तभी ये कौन सी जगह जेट डाली स्मोक?
As Divide, the time is gone. He knows it. He can't change the outcome anymore. EG.
अच्छा नहीं. उनके जेट अपने स्मोक में डाल के अपने स्मोक से बाहर निकल गए.
How this map started. Jorgamo, we talked about it being on the brink of 20 kills. I think at that time, Demon 1 was on 6.
Something like that.
He's on 25 now. I mean, he just doesn't miss.
This was such a good opportunity for PRX. I felt like once they crested Pillar, once they got close, once the knives were used up, that was a huge chance for them. Timeout is here. PRX need to come up with a plan. Alex is worried. In a best of 5, the team coming in from the lowest rarely wins like this. 2 out of the 5 times we've seen this scenario, that's all that you could imagine could be done. Like 2 times out of the 5 we've seen lower bracket teams be able to convert those wins because the veto is so heavily favored normally towards a team from the upper side. PRX came in with a targeted first map.
I know Sean was saying what he'd love to see in terms of the best of 5, but I feel like this is a little front-loaded for EG. The win conditions for me lie with PRX at the start.
My short,
I agree.
Pearl for me is a bit of a 50-50, depending on the comp change, sure, but PRX have looked flawless with the Phoenix there.
Absolutely.
So for this to, I guess, trend the way you'd expect it to, this starts with a PRX win on split. EG already defined.
अच्छा आप Shadowback के settings change करते हैं मैच कर तो
कर लो
ओके मैं कर लेता हूँ
11-9.
Desperate
time out there for PRX.
Green.
Been made to handle EG and specifically this one, Demon 1. And a chance, and he's been dealt with. Perfect beginnings for something. Isolate and conquer. Giving them the man advantage for the first time in what feels like a while.
What doesn't catch, but Boostio already way ahead of this, and hard clears something. Shot on the fade away, bringing to a 4v4 now.
इनको पैर पे लगते इनको वहां पे लगते
See how quickly those rotations are coming in. Jing is already towards CT side. Forsaken is on the side, but it's a bulldog. And it's
height advantage.
Perfect. Oh, and Boostio just slides right between them. A follow-up, no. Jing trying to hold on. A 2v3 in the sight is EG's. One should be coming in, and I don't think they can close the gap.
Jing,
he's off!
कर सकता Jinx okay like
in a blink of an eye he's dead and gone, and EG are on 12.
सही में वो टॉप के सब पकड़ रहे
I didn't think we'd see it, Mike. Not in this map.
I mean, this just reeks of our performance.
कितना स्ट्रेस हो रहा है
PRX really
और वैसे भी अभी है ना मैचेस
find a solid grasp.
पर एक चीज ऐसी भी हो सकती है इसमें
just getting overwhelmed time and time
मेरा
again.
भी लगा है मतलब वो
मेरा भी अभी लगा
The second line of pressure, which is a
अरे
deficit here.
मैं रो रहा
Financial disadvantage. Demon 1 and Jorgamo heating up.
Truly a deadly duo between the both of them.
आपकी फेवरेट टीम कौन सी है
Looking at
एनर्जी
Viper's pick going through a middle. I'm going to try and isolate some of these fights.
मेरे को एनर्जी फनाटिक
Put to task towards A. It's calm on the other side.
लाउड भी अच्छी दिखती है मुझे
The rest of
हाँ
EG
अच्छी है मगर लाउड क्या है
towards B, at
उसकी
least on the start.
वो है राइवलरी है लाउड और
हाँ लाउड एनर्जी फनाटिक तो ज़्यादा बीच में ऐसा लाइट है इन कई को तो भी है उसमें
अरे अब भी एक फाइट ले ले आओ ना ऑलरेडी एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे ना जरा
something is on to something
Yeah, you can see Jing already.
Exactly, yeah, because something
is on to something.
You can get very early information.
Yeah, Shagger Stars Red Tail को बता अभी.
Mind Freak. Back of the site. Divide. They're going to try and get ahead of this, try and help him out, because look at the pressure coming his way. Paint Shot going to go down. Demon 1 closing in, and now the chaos begins. Divide's fallen. Jing! Out of nowhere, fights to a third would be everything for them. How much can he do? Not quite enough. The trades are coming down, and it's all on Com. A 1v2. Spike is not in hand.
कौन बॉटम पर आ गया ना
अरे नहीं टाइम नहीं है उसके पास
I don't know if he has time for this. Mind Freak perfectly positioned. He's got him. A chance for PRX, making double digits. Opens up the slightest of opportunities.
Chance here, but it definitely doesn't have the finances for being as scrappy as it was.
PRX के पास फिलहाल थोड़ा अच्छा
मेरे opinion से
I mean, I wanted to see that back, just how Jing really caught the timing through the divide. Beautiful stuff.
एक बार तो फाइनल्स में PRX और DRX में DRX जीती थी और इनमें था EG का देखा तो एक ये नई टीम है ना जिससे तुम भी नई
this performance
और दूसरा कोच भी क्या
in the second half here on attack. It has looked nothing short here from Evil Geniuses.
Time to check in. 6-round streak from EG.
इन्हें निकाल सकते 2 राउंड बड़ी
Why not?
उनका प्रेशर और
At worst you go OT. Now that
भाई भी उतना खास नहीं था
could change things. PRX when they needed a miracle. I mean, Jing was right there. They've got the divide.
He's hard.
Seekers.
Don't do it.
But no other ults to depend on.
बड़ा स्टेडियम है भाई भाई इससे पहले तो छोटा देखा
30,000 लोग आ रहे थे 20,000 नहीं 10,000
अरे 5,000 10 जने बोलते हैं
G firmly in control here. It's PRX.
नहीं सही में बहुत तो ज़्यादा बड़ा है तो भी 100,000 ही जाता खाली लोग
Tough here with divide down on the judge, Forsaken on the Bulldog. Ultimates, yes, 2 away from the Blade Storm.
ठहरे थे वही ठहरे उसके बाद से हमेशा खाली एस्ट्रा मिड पे वाइपर और जेट हमेशा ये में आगे
वाइपर यहाँ पे स्मोक करके मॉली फेंक देते हैं कोई भी आए तो जेट वहाँ पे दिख रहे थे क्या बोलते हैं
Looking at who's patrolling it, Divide, Judge is there, Jing.
इन कई तो भी डॉग के पास खड़ा
Once again, Spotty's be
होल्ड
challenged
क्यों
by
कर रहा
Spotty's
है
due to this. Double check there was no one further behind, so this is actually unleashing something to go walkabout if he wants to. Well, all of this test happens in middle. Look at something.
ताकि स्लो खेल रहा था
Wait, there's no way the boost.
समथिंग तो स्पॉन में चल रहा है
He's looking, he's watching.
He absolutely is.
He's killed
इन हर रोज वहाँ जाके
He's read him like a book.
बूस्ट तो हर रोज मारो
Maybe just a little read on what they wanted.
And this is, I don't feel like addressing comm is the issue here for PRX.
Wait,
Demon 1 found another one, Jing's fallen. It's a 5v3, Lauren.
This feels like it's just slipping between their fingertips on map 1 here.
इनको भी आना है
नहीं आप खत्म आप पैक करना शुरू कर दो जीत गए
A bulldog for one, a judge for the other, and yes,
एयरपोर्ट तक चले जाते हैं
rifle on Mind Freak. It looks like EG are congregating over towards A. This plays in Forsaken.
वाइपर को देखो यहाँ देख लेना
Seeker's invested, it doesn't really tell them anything.
ये तो पूरा डूब
They're running low on time though, Mike.
Have to make a move. Flash will catch you.
You got to be calling for Mind Freak to hit that rotation. Hit
Oh,
the
I've
panic
got
button, get
Leo.
over here. There's 5 players coming our way, and Divine has fallen. Forsaken now. It's all on him to try and stop Bulldog, stop EG. He's desperately trying, but it may not be enough. As Mind Freak now in a
कितना दिन में वो धड़क होता हूँ
on the line. And EG turning up on a map that none of us expected to see this level of performance on. Mind Freak is a minefield to walk through. You got the pit, and you got 4 players.
लगा अंदर के
He's
खड़े
gonna
हैं
go. He takes down Com, but the trade for Jorgamo is there. EG, map 1.
And a statement made by Evil Geniuses, Lauren. A confident opener to this series.
और एक चीज ये हो सकती है
हाँ इंडियन लोग
हाँ एक चीज ये हो सकती है कि इतना ज्यादा टाइम स्पेंड जैसा अब समझो तुम्हारा ब्रीज पे अच्छा आता तुम्हारा खेलने तो तुम क्या करते ब्रीज और बेहतरीन और मैं मतलब तुम्हारा गोल्ड लेवल का है तो तुम और डायमंड लेवल का प्रैक्टिस करते बोल के प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो या फिर तुम क्या कर सकते हो सामने वाला का किसका अच्छा है वो प्रैक्टिस कर सकते तो हो सकता कि इन्ना ईजी वाले क्या करें अरे मैं नेक्स्ट कौन सा इन होगा वो कौन सा है ना नेक्स्ट हाँ तो इन्ना सोचेंगे अरे अपन अपना एक्सेंट तो आते हैं अपन एक्सेंट प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे पेपर एक्स का स्प्लिट प्रैक्टिस करेंगे सोचेंगे पेपर एक्स वाले क्या सोचेंगे स्प्लिट तो आते हैं अपन एक्सेंट प्रैक्टिस करेंगे सोचेंगे
हाँ
समझ रहे लॉजिक मेक सेंस
100 IQ एवरेज जिग्नेश
अच्छा ये देख रहा हूँ मैं सनसेट देख ले तुम
क्या सनसेट
मैप ट्रेलर वैलोरेंट का 1 घंटे पहले आया था
अच्छा मैप आपके इसमें करो आपके चैनल पे बताओ
हेलो
एक सेकंड में आपके चैनल पे नहीं हूँ फिलहाल नॉट एंडिंग टिल 20 मिलियन लॉल इससे ज्यादा लोग इस पे एक सेकंड आई ये चैनल पे नहीं मैं सब्सक्राइब आपके मेरे ये वाली आईडी से
खैर ये आएगा तुम देख रहे ब्लड लैंग्वेज वायलेंस ये देख लेके जाएंगे हेलो
अभी मैं आपकी स्ट्रीम देख
हाँ लगा लो स्ट्रीम
आप भेजो ना जल्दी लिंक आपकी नहीं बता दिया हमने
ठीक कर रहा हूँ मैं स्ट्रीम 1 मिनट चेक करना दो मेरे को करो ना जी स्ट्रीम
नहीं लिंक भेजो आप
भेजो तो मेरी लॉजिक समझे तुम वाकई हो भी सकता है कि ऐसा हो कि अभी इन्ना उन्हों का मैच जीत रहे समझे
हाँ वेट कर रहा हूँ
आगे हाय बड़े भाई
हाँ
चलो स्टार्ट
आवाज नहीं आ रही
यार हाँ ना आवाज ऐसा कैसा तुम YouTube पे भी नहीं आ रही आवाज
हाँ अब आ रही 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 लाइट लाइट
अच्छा लगा
I was blind. Kingdom. They said they were making the world better. Safer. Bullshit.
Jag visste det. This is what they've been after.
You three, shut it down. Reyna, on me.
Yo, Wings. It kind of looks like you.
It's encrypted. Identification needed. Wait. Can I, borrow this? What? It's just a thumb.
Du kommer till att kasta oss utav system. We have to shut it down now. Damn it!
Wait.
Wingman up to
This can't be the only way. Are you sure? What if you can't come back?
deadlock shown over
Come on! Just trust us! Wings is different!
Boy.
You got this! I love you, little man!
इमोशन में आ रहा हूँ
Zombie distraction, fumbling in the dark, grasping for something to stop the bleeding. The truth is, our world will never be safe until we deal with the real enemy. Touching down at Alpha Radianite location. Them.
4 तो दिख रहे हैं।
अब ये फाइनल होते क्यों ना रिवील करते, देखो होते क्यों, कहीं बोलता पब्लिक दबा के रहती ना।
Have such insane individual.
ये खाली रिप्लेस को इतनी पब्लिक है, रिप्ले को भी लास्ट टाइम फाइनल्स को थी खाली इतनी पब्लिक।
अच्छा फिर मैं जाता हूँ।
हाँ मैं भी जाता हूँ, बहुत देर हो गई।
अच्छा ये स्टार्ट हुआ, एक सेकंड अभी स्टार्ट हुआ क्या आईडी